Hey everyone, welcome to Hey Maps. Getting started here on VIP Emergent. Just getting warmed up with some music here. We are going to be doing some fixing of this map. So just to recap where we are today, we're on version A6 and we've completed a test with both Julius and the mobster VIP characters. I've landed on kind of a larger result, maybe around the mobster, feeling a little stronger about the mobster. The mobster itself is a much stronger character due to having a gun. The money bag is very, very useful. And then most of all, that 500 health is really high, so no Wizard of Oz and team are aware of potentially some of the strengths around the money bag and maybe even the health. And looking on that, my job now is to kind of fix some of the issues that have popped up and hopefully fix those flow issues, but also bring this to the mobster, nerf it a little bit. So a couple of things that I've identified in this. One is players get a little confused after this first point is capped when they're on red, and just to show that off really quickly, this is the red spawn over here. You'll notice two patches of spawn points. So what happens prior is this is the first patch of spawn points. Really want people to just go out this door, lay down a teleporter here, and go on their merry way. For the second round, what I really wanted was people to realize that there was three options coming out of the spawn, and in the prior version I actually kept these on, which creates some confusion. So we've fixed that. Those now turn off. There should be 16 points over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 4 more over in this area, so we'll do that now.
Sorry.
Okay, so we got one. Just added a couple more here. Did not realize this earlier. It's recommended you keep 16 spawn points in for those servers that have 32 people. So I'm just gonna add a few more in here. There's actually a larger flow issue too I've identified with this area. I think this needs to be maybe redone a little bit. I don't know really what the answer is. I'm gonna get these 16 going before my ADD kicks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? No, I did not count that right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. Okay, 16. Alright, so yeah, players just generally aren't aware of this, so I need to call more attention over to this area. Slightly more attention, maybe, over to this area. So I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I'm thinking just some kind of little thing there, just kind of showing, hey, this is a little area that you can go into. Might help bring in a little bit of attention. Alright. Looks good to me. But yeah, some considerations on my end are actually, you know, do you open up maybe like a little doorway over here of some sort? So those are things I'm watching for. But yeah, hopefully this will help now. Players will spawn here. I don't know if this is a little too far forward potentially. Okay, great. Alright, so we fixed that. Was one thing. There's another thing I changed too. This was adding 8 minutes worth of time almost to the point, which is kind of ridiculous, especially when you have a 8.5 minute cap. It's like, what's the point? So I've reduced this now to adding 5 minutes. I think it's still too high. I think 4.5 is probably the sweet spot, but I didn't want to go all the way down from 8 down to something really low. So if we need to in the next versions, we can fine tune that and and drill that in. One other issue that's been identified is there's a lot of openings kind of coming into this area. I think I Swiss cheese cut this a little too much. Took a minute to look at gorge earlier. I was just kind of looking at some of the differences that they have. It's like one main entrance, a couple side entrances. So I think I need to reduce that, maybe even open up the area kind of like this has been done here. So that's a consideration. And then the other thing too is I noticed gorge really pushes people over to the left, and then there you can kind of go these longer routes to take different routes overall. But I kind of want to keep this philosophy maybe in mind and do the same thing for the second point over here. Something similar. We don't want to copy anything or create the same map, but what I've realized is, and I'm just going to give everyone make everyone really dizzy, just to take these routes off temporarily. What I realized was that I am maybe splitting the deck a little too much. So people come in and they either have to go hard right or hard left, and I think that that's a problem. So I want to force and flow people down, out, and through this way. Create central bottle maybe somewhere in this area of sorts. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually moving this over, killing all this area here, creating a reduced area here, and then maybe even bringing in these stairs to where they kind of are entered here. So again, pushing players over this way. And one of the ideas that I've had to come up with that is to actually restructure this area, which is what you're going to be watching me do today. So I appreciate everyone kind of following along as we've done that so far here. So again, let's see here. All right, so let's get those roofs back on here and start this process out. So one other area I think that could be a possibility is making this into some kind of stairs that go up and over to allow for another thing there. This has got to go, this upstairs area, unfortunately, and needs to be pushed over into this area. So again, we're going to do all that today. So let's see here. Just going to get rid of some of this garbage up here for now, and some of this stuff too. I was wondering if it makes more sense if this is like one building, one central building. So with that, those are going to go. And let's see what's going on here. Oof. Yeah, okay. So I've been following a little bit of the Team Fortress Classic, releasing the VIP mode that they have. They had a new update. I really, quite frankly, don't understand the whole Team Fortress Classic push, because to me, Team Fortress Classic is just the 2007 version of the game with no additions to it. So it just feels like not Team Fortress Classic, but Team Fortress redone or something. I don't know, just quite confused there. But in any case, some cool work being done there. Overall, good to see some momentum around the VIP character. So I think that'll ease things for the team whenever this VIP play mode is finally released. The group. So, yeah. I don't know if that was a good thing or not there. Let's maybe come back to some of this stuff too. Just have to remember we got to put these signs back in. So I got to remember that one of the things I was trying to do is block this massive sightline coming down. So I may want to keep this wall intact in some way, shape, or form. What I was thinking is it'd make a lot of sense if maybe stairs came in up here potentially, and then these two areas connect, and players can kind of go this way. The thing I want to eliminate is I really don't want red to be able to easily kind of come this way and go. So I got to think through that. So yeah, let's see what happens when we open this area up a little bit. Let's redo all that later. I can pull it over. It's fine. So yeah, that's the question. What does it look like if we bring that upstairs area over there? Again, I was kind of forcing people through this way, and then this kind of weird upstairs couple of areas, and I don't think it was working out that well. Let's change this. Huh. What a mess.
I'm just doing the simplest math.
What a mess. Oof. So how am I going to do this? The other thing I've identified, I think it's just like a little too easy to get around that way. I think that this wall needs to be actually pulled out some more. Some of this needs to come out. Okay, so extend this wall out a little bit more. How do you do this? Okay. So this is gonna go now. What I would like is to bring these stairs over from here. I can never tell what's faster, like rotating the thing or actually spinning it. There's a concept I've worked with a lot of engineers of anytime you take your hand off the keyboard to go to the mouse, you actually lose time. So I've tried to like embrace that a little bit, I guess, over the years. Everything's about speed. Alright, so I gotta extend this down and sheet a little bit. Copied that one over just to use it as a guide, essentially. Make sure my math is right. Anytime you're making slopes, you want to make sure that it's mathematically some angle of some sort. I forgot what this is here. What is this, like a 2/3 slope, whatever that is. Okay. So I go back to Gorge really quickly, because I think that's kind of thinking through. Again, we don't want to copy this map, do not want it to be the same. We want some guiding principles to be kind of similar. So again, as a blue player attacking red, I have now obtained this point and we are moving forward. So players naturally actually move right most of the time. Say if you're left-handed, you'll go left-handed, but 90% of the 9 out of 10 people are right-handed. And one of those people have a tendency to go right. The thing I identify, kind of coming out of this, because there's some similarities to this and really what I have built over here, which is, you come up and you can kind of go left or right. And in beginning stages, I think I tried to split that, not really thinking through properly what was going on. But noting that, like, hey, players have a tendency to go right most of the time for whatever reason. That may be a consideration here, although it hasn't been a problem so far. We are leading people to the left. So there's some similarities, though, if you think about it, coming in through this hall. This way, there's this kind of long hallway. And Valve, for Gorge, made it to where if you want to obtain high ground, this area up here, you actually have to work for it. So you have to come in, and you have to work down this hallway. You have to fight down this hallway to get to those stairs to get up and onto something that'll help you out. If you go left, your cost is time due to distance. So you gotta go around all this stuff and hope that there's no idiots up here. And maybe you can set up and you can come this way of some sort. So need to consider that, because there are some similarities here in this hallway there. So the consideration is, do you give red high ground this early on? And I don't actually know the answer to that. We can test it. You guys give me 1 minute. I'm going to use the bathroom. Be back 1 second. All right, thanks for that, everyone. Way too many smoothies this morning. So yeah, back to Gorge, real quick. You think about it. Team must fight to get to that higher ground area. Gives them a midpoint to begin to station, camp. What do you call it? Set up some kind of forward teleporter base, and then attack the point. And currently there's no real kind of point. Maybe this point has been set too far back. Again, this was kind of the intention here, is to get up here, but the flow and the timing are wrong. And really, if you think about it, like, there should be an opportunity maybe to set up a forward base here, in some way, shape, or form. This is a slightly shorter map than Gorge, so something I have to consider as well. It comes back to, again, this area here, kind of fighting up, and maybe the issue right now is that this is too accessible for red, and should not be. That could be one consideration. I think I'm going to turn everything back on. Props. Get the displacements back on. And see if I can fix that a little bit to where it's not so easy to get up there. Oof, wrong way. Really, I have not liked how some of this was developed. How I developed some of this. It's just really easy to get behind other players. Is the problem right now. Let's get rid of a lot of this crap. The other thing too is the map's tested like fairly well, so I want to make sure that I don't fix things that are not broken. So I don't want to go too hard today, like to fix too many things. In fact, just kind of want to focus on doing really small updates between now and the next version, just to see if I can take it a little closer to something that is correct. Okay. Closing up all this area over here now as quickly as I can. This one I have not used a very good mathematical slope on, I will say that. So anyway, yes, again, closing up this area over here. Kill these two for now. Come back to figuring out what makes sense as far as health on this side. Make sure players do not come over here anymore. It's creating a lot of confusion. Let's see, how do I do this? Yeah, there we go. Do this. Really unnecessary to do that, actually. Well, no. Just leave it like that for now. We'll come back. It's all going to be displacements anyway. How much do you squinch this up? Let's see. Close it up, close up the space. It's a better word for that. Just one for now. There we go. Okay. I guess it's going to be brought back over. The space is not closed up as much as I would like right now. But again, we're going to make small little changes over time. Great, so I think that'll help with that little problem people are experiencing. Pick the right brush face is. Okay. Appreciate anyone watching this today. Following along. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, great. I feel a little bit better about that now, all of a sudden. Like, yeah, that's right. That's the way it should be. At some point, this will be displacements to here. I'm just lazy right now. I don't want to spend too much time focused on that. Okay, so let's pull a few pages out of Gorge's book now. This is ultimately the flow thing that needs to be fixed here. Is I might keep all these openings on A for now. I do recognize it needs work, but I think I need more data potentially. This I can clearly see has some issues right now, so we certainly want to fix that. I wonder if I just pull this up all the way actually for now. This tree is probably going to have to go. Someone said there's some tree you could get inside of right outside of Blue Spawn. I wonder which one that was. What is that stupid thing? This. I don't see anything. I think sometimes people talk about these here and Valve leaves those open, so I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what causes people to say that. Yeah, whatever, come back. You know what, this probably needs to be a ramp here. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, that would make sense. build a little ramp. Little ramp here. Huh. Looks a little weird. The heck? Let's see, okay. Huh. I wonder what I did there. Must have fat fingered that. Alright. There we go. Okay. Huh. Well, I can jump over that right now. And that should really be the same color. Okay. The question is, how do I eliminate red from coming this way, or do I just close that off for now? And why? Or do I create some kind of like huh. So let's think. think this is the answer. I did notice there's a snipe line from right there. In one of the tests, it's a really sharp angle, but you could sit there and... Oh. Damn. That might be the answer. Let's see here. Yeah, let's try that out. Oh, what am I looking for? Something about that size, maybe. So what I'm going to try to do, this is going to be a disaster because I'm probably cutting things up a little too much, which I found can be a problem. So what I'm wanting to do is that's about right. Okay. Let's create a little elevated area here. I do not want people to be able to get up here and snipe from there. Tedious work. Oh my god. This is just such a small area. I'm not sure how happy I am with how this is coming out, but it's fine. So I'm going to get rid of this stuff because it's unnecessary right now. Be back on, so I'm going to take another quick bathroom break. Okay. So I kind of want to build some stairs up to this thing. Still feels a little too tall, maybe. It's like 128. What are we looking at here as far as a person? Trying to get this middle ground to where players can't jump up here too easily, but you know, red could kind of set a station up. It does feel really close to red's base overall, so I'm not sure really how this is going to work out, but let's give it a shot. Trying to figure out what stairs to use here. So we go with these. Yeah. Oh, it's not over all the way, I see. So like, what is up with that? Okay. There, I think I'm going to turn these now. Create a little flat area here. Basically, kind of like to make these a little smaller. Let me know if you've played any of the VIP from the classic Team Fortress 2. Curious how people are enjoying that. New update. Let's see. Ooh. How do I do this? Wow. What happened there? Oh, I do this. All right. Huh? Right, so this has got to be pulled up. One. Some weird math going on here. Something's messed up. I think I'm gonna just pull up everything one. To compensate for that. Hopefully that won't cause any problems. Huh? I need to add these roofs back on. Huh. I did that, didn't I? Yep. I want to stick a door here, but at the same time it doesn't really matter. Some health and ammo. Oh man. Okay. Got a little setup area in here, I guess. I don't really know how I feel about this quite yet, but a couple staging areas. I moved that one up. Feeling rather lazy all of a sudden. Probably close up the session in the next 15 minutes or so, but I really appreciate everyone that has joined today or watched, followed along. I think I gotta do some more thinking overall. We made a couple small changes. It's a little bit wider out here. A little bit of a staging area now here. I think there's still some flow issues, like kind of hard to get up there. It's blue. Not very obvious maybe, so that could be a problem right now, but yeah, you know what, this needs to be pulled out a little bit. With that said, I think I'm going to pull this out a little bit to where these are. There we go. That's a little bit ugly. That's fine. Alright, a little bit more obvious that we can run down this thing now. Kind of built this out here so that potentially someone could put a teleporter right there. Not 100% sure if it's buildable or not, though I should test that. Ooh. Bit of a weird area too, I will admit. This back root. Anyway, condensed that down, got that area gone. This is going. Thought I was going to build an upstairs area here. Did not do that. Instead, develop this area out here. There could be an opportunity. I've thought about building that upward ramp with a bridge over there, so that could be something. But another option too is some stairs up and over to this thing, or just a back route up to this through there. Could be something too that gets developed. So just take little baby steps now over the next few iterations. Do a quick check for problems. And I think we need to double check that this thing is sealed, because I have a feeling I messed something up. Here we go. Let's find out. Wow, look at that. Not going to have an issue. Alright, cool. So, just to recap, some of the changes that are going into the next version is we've built out a little kind of staging area here. Again, I'm not really sure how this is going to go with everything, but we'll test it out. Just realized it's probably going to look a little bit better if I do this move here. One thing I need to fix is this. There's a little corner that you can get on. There's no metal here, so that could be a problem. Some here. I bet you could get up there too if you really wanted to. So like really no reason for it to be this big. Right now. I don't know how much I like these. Here. All right. So I think I'm going to put couple couple of things out here to pull people over here. I don't know if I should do small or medium here. I might just start off with small. Alright. Alright. A few changes in place. A lot more in store for sure, but I think I'm going to stop at the session today. Really appreciate anyone has joined and watched. Feel free to comment, add anything you're thinking, but really appreciate that. We'll catch you in the next stream. Thanks.